Well, hello. Welcome to another episode. In this episode, we're just going to read a number of proverbs, and they grouped into categories like relationships or anger or maybe other things that you might be going through. So, just relax, maybe get a cup of coffee, and just see if these proverbs speak to you today. So it's just one to relax and listen. And I hope we can learn something together. So in this lesson, we're going to learn a couple of proverbs. So we're going to try to do this in categories. So the first category was about money. Proverbs 12:11. He who tills his land shall have plenty of bread, but he who chases fantasies is void of understanding. Proverbs 17:16. Why is there money in the hand of a fool to buy wisdom, since he has no understanding? Proverbs 22:7. The rich rule over the poor. The borrower is servant to the lender. Proverbs 28:22. A stingy man hurries after riches and doesn't know that poverty waits for him. Proverbs 28:27. One who gives to the poor has no lack, but one who closes his eyes will have many curses. So these next few are about relationships. Proverbs 3:30. Don't strive with a man without cause, if he has done you no harm. Proverbs 13:20. One who walks with wise men grows wise, but a companion of fools suffers harm. Proverbs 14:30. The life of the body is a heart at peace, but envy rots the bones. Proverbs 18:19. A brother offended is more difficult than a fortified city. Disputes are like the bars of a fortress. Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens his friend's countenance. So now, what about some proverbs about marriage? Proverbs 5:18. Let your spring be blessed. Rejoice in the wife of your youth. Proverbs 6:34. For jealousy arouses the fury of the husband. He won't spare in the day of vengeance. Proverbs 9:13. The foolish woman is loud, undisciplined, and knows nothing. Proverbs 11:22. Like a gold ring in a pig's snout is a beautiful woman who lacks discretion. Proverbs 12:4. A worthy woman is the crown of her husband, but a disgraceful wife is as rottenness to his bones. Proverbs 14:1. Every wise woman builds her house, but the foolish one tears it down with her own hands. Proverbs 15:17. Better is a dinner of herbs where love is, than a fattened calf with hatred. Proverbs 18:22. Whoever finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor of Yahweh. Proverbs 21:9. It is better to dwell in the corner of the housetop
than to share a house with a contentious woman. Proverbs 21:19. It is better to dwell in a desert land than with a contentious and fretful woman. Proverbs 27:15. A continual drip dropping on a rainy day and a contentious wife are alike. Proverbs 31:10. Who can find a worthy woman? For her price is far above rubies. Proverbs 31:11. The heart of her husband trusts in her. He shall have no lack of gain. Proverbs 31:28. Her children rise up and call her blessed. Her husband also praises her. Proverbs 31:30. Charm is deceitful, and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears Yahweh, she shall be praised. And now some proverbs about anger. Proverbs 15:1. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Proverbs 15:18. A wrathful man stirs up contention, but one who is slow to anger appeases strife. And finally, we have some ones about animals. This comes from Proverbs 30:24-28. There are 4 things which are little on the earth, but they are exceedingly wise. The ants are not a strong people, yet they provide their food in the summer. The hyraxes are but a feeble folk, yet make they their houses in the rocks. The locusts have no king, yet they advance in ranks. You can catch a lizard with your hands, yet it is in kings' palaces.
So no real conclusion today. I just hope that each and every one of you got something that meant something to you. Maybe needed help with relationships today, or maybe you're having trouble with money today. Whatever it is, I hope the Proverbs helped you. It certainly helps me every time I listen. So have a great day, and let's keep learning together. So now we have our new modern expression. This is ashes to ashes, dust to dust. And this is commonly said at funerals to denote that we came from the ground, and to the ground we will return. This comes from Genesis 3:19. You will eat bread by the sweat of your face until you return to the ground, for you were taken out of it. For you are dust, and you shall return to dust. Quite humbling words today. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.